Welcome back to SATdecoded.com. Today I want to continue our conversation about functions. In this video, I wanted to go over a very common mistake that I see a lot of students making when it comes to functions. So let's take a look at this example right here. It says f of x equals 2x minus 3. And on the side right here, I have 4 different questions. And we're going to go through each one individually, and you'll be able to see what the difference between each of these questions are. So question number 1 is asking us what the value of f of 10 is. In other words, they're asking what is the output. So in our previous videos, we learned that we have to first identify the input, which in this case is 10. And we take the input and replace it where the x is. So f of 10 equals 2 times 10 minus 3. If you remember your order of operations, we do multiplication before subtraction, so we have to do 2 times 10 first. So 2 times 10 is 20, minus 3 equals 17. So 17 is our answer. 17 is our output for this question when the input is 10. Remember that 10 by itself is the input, whereas the entire f of 10 is the output. F of 10 is not the same thing as 10. All right, question 2. They're asking us what f of 4 is. Again, we do the same process. We identify our inputs first. So right now the input is 4. 4 replaces the x, so we have f of 4 equals 2 times 4 minus 3, which is 8 minus 3, which is 5. So 5 right here is our answer to question 2, and 5 is an output. F of 4, the entire function, is equal to 5, so therefore the function f of 4 is an output as well. Question 3. F of the quantity 10 minus 6. Notice here that 10 minus 6 is inside of parentheses, and according to the order of operations, we always have to do the parentheses portion first. So let's calculate what 10 minus 6 is. 10 minus 6 is 4. So let's rewrite that. This question is really just asking for the value of f of 4. And f of 4 is an output that we just solved in the earlier question, question 2 right here. So f of 4 equals 5. So this whole thing equals 5. Question 4 is a little different. It looks very similar to question 3, except I broke up the 10 and the 6 into 2 different functions. And this is actually going to make a huge difference. Because they're 2 separate functions, we actually have to calculate each function on its own individually. So let's start with this guy over here, f of 10. f of 10 was the question from question 1. So we calculated that f of 10 was equal to 17. So this guy is just 17 minus, then we got to calculate this guy, f of 6. Well, we don't have an f of 6 in the earlier question, so let's calculate that now. F of 6 has an input of 6, so we put the 6 where the x was. So we get 2 times 6 minus 3. Notice how I put this entire quantity in a parentheses. This is very crucial because we are subtracting the entire quantity of f of 6. So 2 times 6 is 12 minus 3, which is 9. So really the question is 17 minus 9. I'm just going to cross this off. 17 minus 9 gives us 8. So f of 10 minus f of 6 is equal to 8. If you'll notice, this 8 is not equal to this 5 from the earlier question. So holy crap, these two are different, right? That's what you gotta keep in mind. If you have parentheses, you gotta do the inside part of the parentheses first, but if you have 2 separate functions, you gotta do each function individually and then solve it again at the end. Okay?